What's up, everybody? Today, I want to show you a backpack. Not just any backpack, this one is special. I've been on the quest for the past 10 years to try to find the best and perfect EDC backpack. Unfortunately, throughout this journey, I've spent thousands of dollars, gone through hundreds of backpacks, and none have scratched that itch to be the perfect backpack. Until today. This backpack is the Kifaru Echo, and it comes so darn close to being the best backpack you can buy. It's better than GoRuck. It's better than Evergoods. It's better than Mystery Ranch. This bag is the ultimate EDC day pack. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong. There are a few small quirks and shortcomings, but other than that, this bag is absolutely stellar. Today we're going to go through the materials, the design, the specs, and everything in between to see if this is the next bag for you. Stay tuned. So I hyped this bag up pretty hard earlier. And is that hype warranted? I actually tend to think so. First off is due to its size. This bag is clocking in around 21 liters, which in my opinion is the absolute sweet spot for an EDC day pack. For one, it's not too small where you can't carry anything, and on the other side of the spectrum, it's not too large where you're packing it out to the gills where it's too heavy and bulky. 21 liters is the absolute sweet spot. This is perfect for running to a coffee shop, work, or even hiking. This checks all those boxes. But 21 liters could be a little small if you're packing for a weekend trip and need an extra change of clothes. Then this bag has its limitations. But Kifaru thought ahead. They actually did something pretty cool, and this bag holds a secret. On this back panel, there's a zipper that runs along either side and the bottom, almost in a U shape. If you do the zipper all the way, this bag actually expands and gives you 8 more liters of volume. So this 21 liter bag now changes to a 29 liter bag. I think that is so smart and innovative and not something I've really seen before. And when you don't need that extra space, this zippers right up and folds away and you won't even know this is a feature. I think it's so clean and smart looking. And I think it's just such a smart design. Moving back to the front, this is one of my favorite features of a backpack and this large mesh pocket here. This is a 4-way mesh, so it's really strong and robust, and it actually loads flat when not in use. But this pocket is great because you can add in a large jacket or lunchbox or any other bulkier item that you don't want in the main compartment, and instead it'll poof out in the front and not eat inside the main compartment. I just stuff a jacket in here and it works great. Still looking at the front, you might notice this little shadow overhang right here. This is actually part of that front top admin pocket we'll go into in a second, but Kifaru did something really different and they added this lip here. In turn, you can grab underneath this and lift this up almost like a handle. I've, once again, never seen a design like this, so I think it's really cool and really smart that they added this. The last things I kind of want to talk about in the front are these 2 giant water bottle pockets. And I say giant, I mean giant. They are huge. These can hold up to a 32-ounce Nalgene. They're made of that same adjustable 4-way mesh fabric as this front pocket, and they're very large. I have a Yeti water bottle in here, eats it no problem. I would say I wish these pockets were a little bit tighter because they are a little loose if you have something smaller than a huge Nalgene. But I love having bags with water bottle pockets and having 2 on the side that are this large. It's absolutely awesome and I love to see it. Before we dive into the interior of the bag, there's just a few more things I want to go over in the exterior. First off is one of my favorite. It's this top admin pocket. It's a really large, kind of horseshoe shaped design. And it's really, really nice and cool because it's really deep dimension. This pocket, though, doesn't look too terribly big from the outside. It actually can hold quite a lot. For example, I have this rather large Maxpedition tool pouch in there, and this pouch swallows it without any issue. I also just have a knife that I'm testing right now, CJRB Pyrite. This is the Knife Center exclusive. Should have a video on this coming soon on the channel. I have an Anchor battery bank, a small thing of hand sanitizer. And the last thing in this pocket is it does have a small plastic key leash, so you can attach your keys or an Apple AirTag so it's not kind of bouncing around as much. I mean, you can kind of see it's a little difficult because it's a black interior, but this pocket is very nice and large. I mean, it's huge. You can fit quite a bit in here. I love bags that have a quick access pocket because that means I can quickly access my frequently used gear without having to go searching around for it. And this one just does it really well. It is only one zipper, so you can't access it both ways. But overall, just a very, very nice compartment. Really like it. Now moving to the top, we have a really simple small grab handle. And I mean small, I mean pretty small. I have just small to medium-sized hands. If you get any hands bigger than mine, don't think you'd really be able to get into here much. This bag is so beefy and burly, and this little handle just feels a little bit out of place. It's just a folded over piece of nylon webbing. It's not very pretty or even great. It's just there. It works, but it's not going to be anything crazy compared to the rest of the bag. So I think they kind of missed the mark here compared to everything else being so amazing, but it's just a really, really small thing on an otherwise amazing bag. Fortunately, the back panel kind of makes up for it because this back panel is absolutely stellar. First off, you have this really nice high quality mesh, so your bag won't be too hot when it's on your back. And it also features a luggage pass-through, so you could put this on your suitcase when running through the airport. This also came with a sternum strap, which I love to see. And now let's go to these shoulder straps. They are rather narrow, but they're extremely, extremely comfortable. These are very, very heavy and thickly padded. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but these are very thick. They feel so nice when in use. This bag is super comfortable no matter the loadout. I love, love, love these sternum straps. This bag is a joy to carry. Now that we've gone through the entire exterior of the bag, let's now look in the inside. So this bag opens with 2 YKK zippers that are super smooth, and this bag opens about halfway. It doesn't open full clamshell like a GoRuck due to the water bottle pockets on the side, but overall you can still see them pretty nicely. Definitely not hard to look into. First up, you have a section on this front panel, and this is this really large mesh pocket that starts about halfway and runs the entire length of the bag down. This pocket's very nice and large. I have a first aid kit in the bottom and a D-made stubby pouch here on the top. It's just a really large, nice pocket. The mesh is really nice quality, a little bit tougher. I really like having a pocket like this because you can see everything in it. Then on this back wall, you have this laptop compartment. This is made of that same type of material you saw on the front of the bag, that 4-way stretch mesh. And this is a really nice laptop compartment because it can hold up to 11.5 inch tall laptop and a laptop that's 9.5 inches wide. So kind of a nice variety of size. I will say on mine, I have the frame sheet included here just to give this laptop a little bit more protection. You can buy this bag without a frame sheet and you'll actually save a couple bucks, but it's just something to note. Otherwise, I just have a small tech pouch in here. I keep some tech and some toiletries in here. Just a really simple pouch. And overall, it's a nice, simple, streamlined pack, something like a GoRuck Bullet. Not a ton of space in here, but just enough. But if we zip this back up and we go back to that back panel and we unzip this, come around the corner, do this U shape and come back up, this now expands to give us the 8 more liters. And now we can see how much larger the interior of the bag is. This just gives us so much more space. This would be perfect for an overnight bag, definitely some clothes. Just gives you so much more room. This 21-liter bag turned into a 29-liter bag just like that. I think that's such a cool feature, so innovative, and I would love to see this on more bags in the future. Now that we've had a quick overview of this bag, what are some things I like, dislike, who is this bag for, would I recommend this? First off, I absolutely love this bag. If you can't tell, this bag is almost perfect to me. I love the size. I love all the organization. I love the dual water bottle pockets. I love this front pocket on the front. I love this design, this handle. I love that they made it where you can expand this bag from 21 liters to 29. I just think there's so much smart ingenuity in this bag, and I love to see it. The materials are great. This is made out of 500D Cordura nylon, has YKK zippers. I could not find any loose stitching or thread. I mean, the quality here is top notch. This is made by hand and it shows. I absolutely love, this is made in the United States, so American craftsmanship, you love to support that. But that does come with a premium. This bag is pretty freaking expensive. Without a frame sheet, this is $269, and with a frame sheet, it's $289. That's definitely pretty pricey for a backpack. But if you're like me and you're watching this channel and this video, you kind of like good stuff. I don't have a gas station pocket knife. I have a pocket knife that probably costs over $100. I like good quality gear that will last me a lifetime. I don't want something to break and I have to replace it. There's an adage that says, cry once, buy once. And I believe that's so true. I think this bag will last you a lifetime. I mean, you'll be passing this bag on to your kids. This is so robust and strong. You could take this into a war zone and be fine. This bag is built for anything. That's why I particularly use this as almost an adventure bag. I've been using this bag out hiking and it works great. I absolutely love this. I just keep finding different use cases for this bag. So what are some things I don't like? Other than the price, that's kind of my main one. I don't like this little grab handle up here. I just think it doesn't really fit in with the rest of this bag. The rest of this bag is just so overbuilt, and then this grab handle is just almost like an afterthought. So I don't know how they would go about changing it, but just don't love that. That's probably it. That's kind of where my criticisms end. Otherwise, this bag kind of knocks everything out of the park. It's such a good bag. It's not overly tactical. It's very clean. There's nothing that screams military or tactical about this. So you could take this almost anywhere. You could take this to your school. You could take this to a coffee shop, hiking, travel, whatever. This bag just blends in and it does all these jobs so well. It has great organization, great footprint. It's not too large on your back. I'll flash some pictures of me wearing it, and I'm 5'10" for reference, and I'll put some pictures of my girlfriend wearing it. And I think she's like 5'6" or something around there. It doesn't look out of place on either of us. This bag is just a jack of all trades, and it does it all. I really, really love this bag. I recommend you check out this brand Kifaru. They make some other great bags and gear if you want to look at it. I'll link their page down in the description. Overall, this has been the Kifaru Echo, one of my favorite backpacks I've ever got my hands on, and I'm so thankful I got to try it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked this review, don't forget to like and subscribe below, and leave me a comment. What do you think of this bag? Is it too expensive? Is it missing some features? For me, it's pretty perfect. I absolutely love this bag. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.